Hi guys, it's Lauren. I have my book. I got a couple of advance copies in the mail earlier this week, and I thought I would show it to you because I'm really, really excited. It is basically exactly the same size as Cunningham's Wicca book, just to give you an idea. So it's a couple hundred pages, and I'm really, really pleased with it. It looks good. I've already reread it. I've read this book like 24 times, and I'm sick of it personally. But it is free of errors. I feel like every time I read the draft, I would find something, and I was really, really careful. And I had a lot of people working to read it for me, and obviously Llewellyn has a whole crew of professional people who get paid to make sure that nothing's wrong. But, you know, there's just that paranoia of, well, something's going to be fucked up. I remember, so I have the first edition, like first run of Temple of Witchcraft, Inner Temple of Witchcraft, and there's an error. I think it's in chapter 1. I have to remember. It cracks me up every time I've seen it, and it's not in any of the other runs, but there's a section where he's talking about the etymology of the word witch, and there's one instance where instead of etymology, it's the word entomology, which is, of course, the study of insects. And it cracks me up every time, but I always thought, oh man, like if that was my book, I would be like mortified or I don't know. It's a really funny error. Anyway, I'd like to know what C-Pen thought of that the first time he saw that, because I'm sure he noticed. And it got changed promptly. But I was kind of looking for something similar in my book, and I haven't found anything. When you guys get it, let me know if you catch anything before the second run, so I can get fixed. But anyway, I'm really, really excited. Smells like me. Yeah, I really like the cover. I asked for something that was reminiscent of the scratch art that they do in the calendars. Individual authors don't generally get a whole lot of say in their covers, but Llewellyn did ask me for ideas and things that I either really wanted or really didn't wanted. And I did say that I didn't want any people. Just because the people, they never look like real people, and they always date the book. Like, they end up with, like, 80s hair or something like that. So I didn't want any people. I didn't want, like, nature imagery. I didn't want to put across, like, you know, I didn't want, like, sprawling forests and, you know, running rivers and lots of crap that, like, aren't actually involved in most strands of traditional Wicca. I wanted something that spoke to kind of, like, the hermetic background of the tradition, I guess. And anyway, I'm really, really pleased with it. They did a really beautiful job. There are, right, there's illustrations before each section. I really love my little pentacle header. And then the sections where there's contributions from other writers, I've got little leafy bits around the header. So I'm really, really pleased. The footnotes look good. You know, I always worry about stuff like that. So, like, aesthetically, I'm just really pleased. I feel like I'm still really proud of what I wrote. So I actually wrote this book like 2 years ago. The actual process from manuscript to book in your hands is really long. And I was worried that once I actually had it, would I still stand by everything that I said? And anyway, I'm really proud of it. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. It's still scheduled to release on July 8th. So right now, it's still pre-orders all around. I am going to set up a thing in my Etsy shop where once I have copies, I'll sell copies, and if you want a signed copy, right, like I'll do that. Anyway, sorry, I'm just kind of gushing and being incoherent, but it's so pretty and I made it, and I'm really excited that I made this book, because this has just been a dream of mine for a really long time, and this book came pretty naturally. Like, it felt like it was a thing that needed to be written, and it kind of just came out. So anyway, I'm really proud of it. If you do check it out, please do me a solid and leave me a review somewhere on Amazon or whatever. Leave an honest review. Help other people figure out whether or not they should jump on board. Reviews on Amazon help the book to, I guess, display more frequently in people's searches and things like that. So any author that you appreciate, you're doing them a favor by leaving them a review. Honestly, even if it's a bad one, like the more people who leave reviews, the more focused the book gets in advertising. So anyway, I'm really excited, and I'm gonna stop just like making noises at the computer now. So bye guys. I hope you guys had a nice solstice.